Hello, I'm Robin with robinswreathery. I'm going to show you how to make a pumpkin pie, a slice of pumpkin pie. We'll be doing a Thanksgiving tier tray on my live today, so I thought I would go ahead and do this ahead of time so you'd have an idea of how to make it on your, make it yourself. Alright, so first I have 2 of the styrofoam discs from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to make like a little template here. So kind of want it wider at the bottom. So all I'm doing is like scoring a line here so I know to cut there. And I actually have, this is from a carving knife, an electric carving knife, and I actually use this when I'm cutting styrofoam. It's really been sharpened, so it's a lot easier than using scissors. So this is my styrofoam cutter. Okay, and then we're gonna go across the top here. So now I have a triangle. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to trace it. And then cut. And when cutting, I'm just wiggling it back and forth. I'm going to bring it in so it makes it easier for you to see. Hopefully that'll help you. And sometimes there we go. Alright, so I saved these as spacers and such. We'll just put those down there. Then we're going to glue this piece to the top of that piece. I just wanted it higher. So I'm putting a little hot glue on here to glue these 2 pieces together. Now, I also, for this set, have a homemade pumpkin pie recipe on a cutting board. We actually added another piece to make it a little thicker. So that is one we'll be using today that would complement this really well. Now, we have a piece of orange felt here, and what I'm going to do is just drape it over the side. I want it to cover the side. I need to move it over a little, and that about covers it. So I'm actually going to kind of cut around it. I want it hanging down on the side so it covers the styrofoam. And I think I just cut it too short. I did. So we are going to try it this way. Where did my pen go? Alright, let's try it this way. If I score along here, then I know I have it to the edge. Don't worry about the end, because I'll show you how to do that. So this is how we're making our pattern. I'm just running a line along there. So this here will go across here. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. So let's cut out our triangle. And let's cut down here. And we'll cut down here. Now, I'm going to take a lint roller to this when I'm done. See, I'm just going right to the edge here. And then see, we wanted it down along the side. Okay? So what we're going to do is, I'm trying in my head to figure out how I want to do the end here. Alright, let's cut it past, because I'm going to make a little slit to the tip. There we go. Because what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put one flap under this way and one flap that way. Or the other alternative is to cut it straight down and glue right at that edge. That might be the ticket. Alright, let's just put that aside, because next we want to make the crust. I don't know about you, my crust is always dark. So what I'm actually going to do is draw a line this way, and I'm not going to worry that this is going to be too long. Okay? So, as not to waste a bunch of felt, we're going to do it this way. See, and it's going to fan out like that. Same with this. It's going to fan outward. And I kind of want to go that far out, like that, because we're going to make it fluted. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this. And cut this. Alright, so this is going to be the crust on the bottom, but I'm seeing some pin, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off, because we don't want to see black lines. So now we're going to put some glue on the bottom here, just like that. We're going to take it right to the edge. Now, that could stand to be trimmed a little bit better. Yeah. Go. So there's our crust on the bottom. Then up here, what we're going to do is, I'm going to get better scissors. That's what we're going to do. Let's do like this. Okay, so it's kind of like wavy. All right, now we're going to glue the corners at both sides. So we got that crust going right up the back. Okay, but you see how we've got that going on? Now what we're going to do is we're not going to stick our hand in the glue again. What we're going to do is make like little pleats, because you know how your pie always looks like the back of your, and I'm not liking this, so we're gonna cut this a little bit change it up. I didn't quite have a good cut there. There we go. Now I'm going to drizzle some glue down in here, and we're going to have like 3 pleats. I'm going to draw a line, draw another line, and draw another line. And then we're going to just grab and pinch and grab and pinch. So it just makes it kind of look fluted. Now we're going to butt this right up to the crust, and we're going to cover it down the sides. And you know what? We're going to take it down in here just a little bit so we don't have any styrofoam showing. We need a little bit of glue down in there. See how we got it looking fluted? We got fluted. Then we're going to glue down the sides. So I'm going to run a bead around the edges. And then we're going to take this down the side. I'm stretching it. There we go. See? That looks like a piece of pie that you'd want to eat. And then we're going to do the same on this side. I'm going to outline the sides, just the 3 sides, the back and the top and bottom. And then we're going to stretch this over. Don't worry about this, because we can do this. We can go back and trim it to make it line up. It looks like we're going to have to trim this a little bit. So we're just going to do that. And put a little spot of glue there. There we go. Now, I think, would be better off overlapping. Because otherwise I think we're going to have a really hard time disguising it to the very edge. So I may go ahead and trim some of this. Let's trim some of this. I tucked the one piece under, and then this piece we're going to glue over. Smart thing to use your scissors instead of your fingers. There's our little piece of pumpkin pie. Now, we want our pumpkin pie to have some whipped cream on top. So, I want you to be able to do this at home and not have to worry about getting all these accessories. All you need is some white rope. And then we are just going to twirl it around and take the cut end and stick it down in the middle. So let's get a little circle going here and put our pie topping in a circle. Now we're going to start by going upward. So we're going to bring it back around on itself like that, like that. Another round. I think I'm going to cut about back here. And we're going to do another round of glue, and then the rest we're going to stick down in the hole. And there you go. You have your pie with the fluted crust and some whipped topping. I think we need a little more glue in here. There we go. Then I have my lint roller. I get these 3 in a pack at Sam's Club. And anytime you're doing something like this, it's always good to do this at the end. Get any leftover pieces of styrofoam. I do this when I send out my designs too. If I got any loose glue, this will pick it up. Just makes it look like you went the extra mile. Now, wouldn't that go great with our little sign? So, I think I have some ribbon that we can use. I think this would look cute, but I think we're going to paint this. Now, I don't know if any of you have watched my videos, but I think I want this one instead of that one. And we need a dabber. Or, this is what I use all the time. I either use a dabber that I stick on my finger, or I use a sponge. So, when doing this, I get most of it off, okay? And then I start dabbing. We actually need a little paint tray to put some paint in. Not that much. Let's dab some of it off, and then let's just dab it on. I do not take it directly from there and put it right on the writing, because then it'll sink in our letters, and we don't want to do that. And you're actually just dabbing this very lightly. You do not need to push it down in there, because again, it will go into your letters, and you don't want that. You just want to dab gently. Makeup sponges are great for painting the tier tray sets. Now what I will do with this is let it dry, and then I will go back and put another coat on it to fill in where I've got some light spots. This keeps it from getting on the side, and like I said, it keeps it from getting into your lettering. People don't realize how easy it is to paint these sets. They get intimidated. They see painting in between here. You do not have to do that. If you went and stained the whole thing and rubbed the stain, the excess stain, off the top of your design, you would be fine. It would look really nice. So isn't that going to look cute on our tier tray? And then we'll add some ribbon to it. Alright, I hope you're watching tonight when we finish the Thanksgiving set that these items will be going with. Alright, thank you.